Hi all. Today we are going to discuss problem on network theory. You can see the problem statement. Determine the current Ix in the circuit shown in figure. So this is the figure where you can see there are two current sources and three resistors. First current source is 12 ampere. This is a independent current source. Another current source is a dependent current source. It is current dependent current source. That means the current of this source depends on the current which is flowing somewhere else. That is given here. This Ix decides the value of this current. Okay, so let us find out this Ix, and we can use multiple methods for solving this problem. As you know that there is mesh analysis, node analysis, okay, super node, super mesh. But for this particular problem, if we use node analysis method, it will be easier for us to solve this particular problem. Okay, first let me denote the nodes. This is the first node, V1, second V2, another node you can consider as ground. Okay, no need to denote it. Now what is this Ix from the diagram? What you can write, Ix is the voltage by resistance. Voltage is V1 minus 0 divided by 28. So I can write Ix as V1 minus 0 by 28, or you can simply write it as V1 by 28. This is your first equation. Now we need to find V1. For that we apply KCL at node V1. Two variables are there, V1 and V2, so we'll apply individually KCL to V1 and V2. Applying KCL at V1. Now you can see I assume current directions as going out from the node in both the cases. Okay, these are my current directions. Here also same, you can assume coming into the node also. Okay, the equations will be different while writing, but at the end they will become same. Now applying KCL at V1, assuming all the currents going out from this node, what I can write is, for this element, that is 4 ohm, V1 minus V2. V1 minus V2 divided by 4. It is voltage by resistance is your current, right? And for this resistance, what we have, V1 minus 0 by 28. V1 minus 0 by 28 is the another current. Next is, you can see this is another current which is going out, matching with our assumption of current directions. So I can write 2Ix, but Ix is what? V1 by 28. V1 by 28. Now you can see this current is coming into the node, but our assumption is going out from the node. That's why I can write it as minus 12. Simplifying this equation, what we can write is V1 by 4 plus V1 by 28 plus 2V1 by 28. Okay, and for V2, minus V2 by 4 is equal to 12. Now if you take LCM of 4 and 28, you will get it as 28, so I can directly multiply here into 7 into 1 into 1, and this one as into 7. So you can see this is 7v1 plus v1 plus 2v1, that is 10v1 by 28. 10v1 by 28 minus 7v1 divided by 28 is equal to 12. Now I can take 28 onto the other side, and we can write it as 12 into 28. I will write this as equation number 2. Now let us apply the KCL. Applying KCL to node V2. So what you will get? V2 first, you can see V2 minus V1 by 4 as in the first equation, for the V1 equation, plus V2 minus 0 by 8. It is another branch is minus 2 this current, which is in this direction, but our assumption is opposite. So I can write this as one second. So it is incoming, so minus 2ix I will write equal to 0 as per the KCL. Now ix value we can substitute, and we can simplify this as V2 by 4 plus V2 by 8 minus V1 by 4 minus 2 into V1 by 28 is equal to 0. If you calculate the LCM of this 4, 8 and 28, you will get 56. So to get 56, I will have to multiply this with 14, this with 7, this with 14, and this with 2, correct? Now we can rewrite the above equation as 4v2 plus 7v2, 14v2 plus 7v2 minus 14v1 minus 4v1 by 56. So this 56, if it goes on to the right side, we'll get 0. So 14 plus 7 is 21v2. 21v2, its sign is plus. Minus 14 and minus 4 is minus 18v1 equal to 0. This is equation number 3. If we solve equation 2 and 3, solving equation 2 and 3, we get V1 is equal to 12 into 3 into 28, but Ix is equal to V1 by 28. So 28 and 28 will cancel, and you will get Ix is equal to 3 ampere. This is the answer given.